Good morning, guys. Welcome back. Good morning, good morning. How is everyone today? Anything new? Look at the perfection here on EURUSD yesterday. Unfortunately, I didn't take anything, but this was perfect. I am great. Thanks for asking. This was really good. Let's see what we have today. Triple top on EJ, if we can say that. But looks like we have a breakout on the 4 hour. How could we have entered EU yesterday? You could have entered EU yesterday. First of all, there was a 4 hour breakout and a 1 hour breakout. You could have entered on the retest on this bearish candle. Even though it came from like a rejection, but the thing is it was a 4 hour breakout too, so you could have trusted this easily. And I would like to buy EJ on this 4 hour break and retest, but I don't know if it's good enough, if it's strong enough. Looks like it's 7 pips, not bad. Not bad at all. What about daily? Daily is at resistance, so we're gonna skip this for now. What would be a good setup to enter EJ? A good setup to enter EJ would be if we would have a close new high here. Maybe this candle going bullish closing above, then a small pullback to enter. Before that, I don't know if I would enter anything here. So EJ, still time for it. There's still time for EJ. EA looks like we have a good consolidation box here. Can this be a nice trade? I think so, since we have this nice consolidation here, and we might break. We can take a nice trade here. waiting for it. Let's take a look at the 4 hour too. 4 hour is good also. Do we have a good range to fill? Yes, we do have a good range to fill. See the next targets all the way up here, which is around 50 pip target, 50 pips range. We have this resistance, it matches with the one on the left too. We go on the 1 hour, it's the same zone, so looks like perfectly fine. From a zone to another zone, all we need is a break above, a retest, and continuation. So hopefully we're gonna get that in this hour, after this hour closes. But I have to say that it looks pretty good. Good morning, good morning. UJ, what about UJ? Like I said yesterday, see we had some small fake outs here on the daily, and like I said, expected to make a retest on this daily zone and then continue down. So on lower time frames, made a small fake out. That's why I said let's wait for the fake out and not take buys. Now price is at 4 hour support, which means we still need to wait. Even though the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 1 hour doesn't really close the good below. What would be a good entry or a good way to enter here? Let's see. I mean, selling UJ here with a stop loss just above this would make sense, but the 4 hour is at support. Maybe this candle going below here, going bearish, closing below, we would have, you know, some room to drop after closing and retesting to continue down. So we'll have to see. I think the best looks like EA, but it's gonna take some time. USD CAD in huge downtrend. Still nothing on it. Like I said, we're gonna need some consolidation before we take any trade. GBP USD. Let's take a look. Perfect break and retest yesterday on GU. Also, very nice. Clean and simple. GJ was the same. We had a nice break and retest, continuation all the way up, and probably this zone, this small minor zone created here, which will go for the next target, which will be filling this range that created before. I think that should be next target for GJ. CAD JPY, a small consolidation box here, create 2. Or somebody can say that we have a flag pattern here that was created, which we need to wait for a breakout. Yeah, why not? We can say that too. But in order to trade this flag pattern, we need a breakout. Either to this this support here or this resistance, which we can't really say that would be the best. The best resistance here would be this. Why? Because we have the most rejections at the same level. If we want to draw our resistance here, it's just one candle. This looks like a fake out because it came all the way back down, closed below this. So closed back in the range, made a retest, continue down. Another rejection, another rejection. So if price breaks above we can say that this can be just an another confluence for us, but basically it would be just a break and retest of this resistance, and a breakout, a retest, and continuation filling this range here. So as you can see, you can add trend lines and other things, just to add some confluence on it, but it is not necessarily. See, we can delete this and still gonna be the same setup. Nothing to, there's no need to complicate things. Still gonna be a break and retest at the end of the day. This is on my plans too. EN, nothing much. GCAD, I hate GBP CAD. Why? GCAD went perfectly, just like I expected. Price is at resistance now. We're going to wait for a breakout. Once it does break above, a retest and continuation all the way up. Yeah, a lot of Euro news coming up. Let's take a look. We're gonna be careful. We're gonna be careful because we don't want to get stopped on a trade when we know that we had news, and we can blame the news after. Yeah, we'll see. Let's see. GBP CAD will be probably next trade, or EA or CAD JPY. Yeah, looks like we have plenty of trades today. Plenty of trades. So if now we watched most of pairs, and we see that there are 2-3 pairs that have potential. So what do? We focus on these pairs. But now somebody's gonna ask, what about this? There's no need to watch other pairs, to be honest. So looks like I have an alert. Okay, I'm gonna place an alert here. GBP CAD. Okay. Okay, crossing up. Price I'm gonna say at 450. 500. I'm gonna leave it to 500. Once it crosses that, means we're probably gonna have a breakout. GBP CAD breaking. Okay, alert is set. Once it does, we're gonna know, and we're not gonna miss the trade, because sometimes we get we start to talk about something and we miss the trade. Also on EA, yeah, thank you JJ, thanks for that tip. Looks way more easy. Okay, so on EA, on GCAD, and also there was the CAD JPY. CAD JPY is almost there, so looks probably this has more chances on this 1 hour close in 6 minutes. even though GCAD is not that far. But right now it's dropping. There's a 20 pip range in between, so not too many chances of breaking up. EA is not too far either, but there's some more room to go to the upside. So no hopes for EA either till the next hour, because let me see, we have a 15 pip almost to the resistance, then another 10 that we need as a breakout, which means needs to make a 25 pips move in order to give us a breakout in 5 minutes, which it's not that realistic right now, because it's not too much volume right now. But we're probably gonna get a big push now on the London Open, because that's what happens most of the time. So we have 3 trades coming up. CAD JPY is almost there. We'll see if we're gonna have a breakout or not, but it's moving pretty slow. We'll see. Maybe that last minute is gonna give a push or something like that. When I called out Euro GBP yesterday when the 1 hour broke out of that resistance, why didn't you take it? I don't trade Euro GBP, that's all. But it was a good break and retest. Euro GBP yesterday was a good break and retest. Yeah, about GBP, I said that there's a small, minor zone here. I don't know about the 4 hour. Yeah, the 4 hour looks not that bad. Yeah, the only thing here is that I don't trust this support that much, and I don't know, GJ can still fly all the way up, but this is just a minor zone. I expect price to continue and fill this range, because nothing else telling me any different from that, because I don't see sells here, nothing, no signs for sells here, only about buys. The trend is bullish. We created a small minor zone here, small resistance, which was broken on this candle. Then we have 2 candles retesting this zone, which should continue up. Also 4 hour closed bullish, and we should fill this range, which would be a daily wick fill. But now the candle is gonna close London Open, and we might have some deeper retrace or deeper drop here. If it does come lower, I might consider it around here where the 4 hour candles are, another 10-15 pips maybe. If it does come, then I'll consider taking it. Probably next 1 hour open, it's gonna push straight down or something like that with huge momentum, and can give us a quick trade maybe. Let's see. But I'm not gonna take it from here because I see that 4 hour has still potential to come lower. Or maybe next hour is just gonna push straight to the upside. That can happen too, but I would be more safe. I would be safer if it does come lower. So we're gonna wait. Oh, these notifications are the worst. How can I cancel these? How can I mute the notifications? Okay, see, GJ is pushing down. Just like I expected, we need this to come a little bit lower. Do you think entering EU on the FOREX retest is valid? Seems like a good range to upside. Yes, it looks good. If it does come, why not? Looks pretty good. Unless we are at major resistance. Yeah, I think EU has still more room to continue. That for a retest would be perfect, I think. If it does come, because we don't know if it's gonna come or not. CAD JPY, no breakout yet. EA. Let's go to EA. Not a breakout yet. GJ probably is gonna push up now after the retest. Let's see. GCAD. What about GCAD? There's no breakout. There's no breakout. Waiting for a break above. There is no breakout. GU. Nothing on GU. GJ. I'm taking a buy on GJ. I already took it, but I'm only entering a small percentage because I wanted to take a little lower. So it didn't come. Now I'm gonna get a bad entry, but I'm only entering, let's say if I want to enter 1%, I'm entering 0.5, only half because I want to come a little lower. What constitutes a fake out versus a breakout for you? A fake out happens after the breakout. I don't understand your question quite good. Maybe you can specify a little bit. Not my best entry on GJ, but I think we should still continue up. Maybe it's gonna come down a little lower once again, but I think still should continue to the upside. What's the best platform for analysis? TradingView, the one that we are using right now. I want GJ to come a little lower so I can enter another half here if it's gonna come. I put my stop just below this because it shouldn't come lower than this. It shouldn't come lower than 141.600, even though the 4 hour might come a little lower. This is a 1 hour and a 4 hour setup, so it shouldn't disappoint us. This 4 hours should go bullish in a matter of minutes or maybe hours. We don't know that, but we're gonna wait. We have plenty of time to wait and see. This was my first entry. Gonna enter if it does come a little lower once again. The reason I'm taking this, or the reason I took, is because price created resistance here. Lots of rejections, no breakout. Then we had this candle closed above. We couldn't say that was a very strong breakout, so another candle, it was just confirmed that we broke out of this zone here. Minor zone, fresh zone that was created. Then we had this breakout, so price came a little, dropped a little, but didn't really came for that retest. Still stayed here for a while, and like I said, I didn't enter here because I knew that London Open would bring a small push, just to give us that chance to enter. So when it came a little lower, I wanted to come even lower based on the 4 hour, but since it got rejected, I didn't want to miss it, so I entered here and only half because I wanted to come once again if it does come. If not, I'm going to take what it gives me and expecting continuation to the upside. If you go on the 4 hour, there is the same level too. The 4 hour is also a breakout. This candle failed to break close below this one and this one, so we had 4 hour candles rejecting that zone. Then we have this big bullish candle closing above, making a retest and expecting continuation to fill this range, fill this 4 hour wick, fill this daily wick. And nothing tells me that price is gonna continue down unless we break below this. Everything is saying that we should continue to the upside. To be consistent, you have to create some rules and follow them every single day. Do the same thing every day. Focusing on one thing. For example, I only trade break and retest. I don't trade anything else, because if I start to use something else too, and I start to have problems with consistency, one of the things is going to be the problem. And then I would have to remove the one that's causing me problem and focus in just one thing. Okay, GJ is coming lower. Let's see. Okay, it's coming. So I'm gonna enter another entry. I'm gonna make another entry here. Stop loss is gonna be still the same. So was my first entry, and my second entry is right here. What's up, Stefanos? This is the first trade. This is the first trade. Yesterday I didn't take any, and this is the first of the week. Stop loss is from the first entry is 20 pips. From second entry is around 15. So yeah, not even 20. It looks like 18 pips. I think there's no need for more. Even if it does a little lower, I think it should be fine. Because dropping all the way down here, that wouldn't be a good sign for GJ. So now let's just wait and see what happens. The 4 hours is also pretty good. One thing that can happen is just a deeper retest. But I don't see this going all the way down here, reversing all this bullish candle, 4 hour bullish candle. So patience. Six pips stop loss. Well, I don't know about that. 6 pips stop loss on GJ is not enough. Somebody has a 2-3 pips only spread. EU is coming down. Okay, EU, it's coming down, but on the 4 hours there's plenty more room to come. There is another 10 pips maybe, because you can enter in a 5 pips range if you want to not miss the trade, but all the way to where candles are closed, there's another 15 pips from current price. Yeah, so coming all the way down here maybe would be a bit of problem. Maybe the 1 hour can reject from this 1 hour last touch here. Yeah, looks like you can reject here too. Tyler, I think you can make a first entry here at 1.19600 and then leave some more room. You know, if it does come lower, you can enter another position there. Let's see what Gigi is going to give us. Needs to go bullish. Yes, so first trade, GJ buys. Let's see, expecting continuation here. EA, it's gonna be later on, maybe a breakout, or maybe just continuation and break of this support, because we are in a pretty much downtrend still on EA. There's no change of structure here. I would say the trend would change maybe only if we break above this consolidation box, which has been very hard to do. Unless we break that, there's no still a downtrend. If GJ continues up, then we'll see. After it, maybe GCAT's gonna give us a trade too. We'll wait. We got rejected first. That's a good sign first from GJ, because it means it's respecting the zone. Okay, if you're full margin, then that's gonna help a lot. Thank you. It's just joking, guys. It's just joking. There's no full margin. If somebody's full margin, then that's too bad. That's not how I teach. What did you do to celebrate yesterday? Nothing much. I ate pizza. I ate pizza. There's nothing much to do anyway. I'm not that type who celebrates a lot. As you may know. Oh, I like pizza a lot. I don't know. A normal pizza with all types of them. I like cheese a lot. I like my pizza to have a lot of cheese, full of cheese. Let's go, GG, let's go. Starting to push little by little. Let's go, GJ, very nice. If we get it straight, don't forget the sound. Yes. Beytullah, sucuk is very nice. I love Turkish food also. I watch Turkish food all day long. Let's go, GJ. 10 pips, ladies and gentlemen. We have 10 pips, but not taking profits yet, just yet. We need at least 15 pips or 20. 20 would be the best. Let's go, GJ, let's go. Go. We need to go above this previous candles, make a new high there, and continue all the way up. Let's go, GG, let's go. Still plenty of room to continue. It's only 10 pips, we need more. Since it's EJ, not securing at 10 pips because I expect this to go a lot more. The 4-hour needs to go bullish. Once it goes bullish, gonna have another nice push to the upside. So there's plenty of room to push up. What price would be your 20 pips? My 20 pips would be at 141.840, 830, 850, somewhere like that. Yeah, since it's GJ, we expect a bigger move than on other pairs. Yeah, the retest doesn't have to be necessarily right after the breakout, but that is the best breakout. Right after the breakout, that is the best retest, I mean. Right after the breakout candle. Why? Because we go with momentum. If price, takes too much time to retest, takes too much time after the breakout, is somehow the momentum is not there anymore, and that's not a good thing. So when a breakout happens, means that there's momentum there, there's volume, and once it does, you want to go with that momentum. You want to have a quick trade. It doesn't let you to wait too much. That's the good thing. But trading after 2-3 candles is still good, not bad. Like this GJ. Let's see if it's gonna continue or reject from here. But the chances of continuation are much higher. Hi, I'm new to the channel. How regular do you do analysis here at YouTube? As you can see the previous webinars, I do this every day, 5 times a week. Only weekend is to rest. No market is closed on the weekend. Yeah, so what would be the best here? Making new high, closing above this, small pullback, continuation, or just a straight continuation to the upside. But this would be even better because you could enter even on the next candle here. If it does make a new high here, continuation, even better after this break and retest and continuation. Should we put stop loss at break even? Your choice. You could take 10 pips also if you're pleased with it. Why not? It's all based on your account. If 10 pips would be enough for you, take it. It's just about consistency, how many times you can do that. It's not just about catching necessarily 20-30 pips. You can catch 20 pips on every day, but as long as you're consistent, that's going to make you a lot of money. Dev Patel, with exact break and retest, I gained 34% last month. Congrats. That's awesome. That is awesome to hear. 34% is a lot. Andres, if you're comfortable with 10 pips, you know you can secure some and put your stop at break even. But I'm not moving my stop at break even yet because you know there's still time until the next hour. So you know price might consolidate a bit here. You know just stop you out then still continue. You've seen that there are a lot of times when we have a break and retest, and it takes 50 minutes to time, and it doesn't move. And last 10 minutes, you'll have a 20 pip move right when price when the new candles want to open. John, the strategy is to wait for breakout and to enter on the retest to go with the momentum to follow the trend. If anyone is new here, I would like to say that you need to go take a look at the previous webinars, just so you know what we do here. Just so you go and have an idea what we do here, how we trade. If you are new to Forex, then you need to know basics because you're not gonna know what we're talking about. You'll just get confused, and that's not good because we want to help everyone. There's plenty of platforms where you can learn the basics. Let's go. GJ starting to push. We need something like that once more. 11 pips, 12 pips. Let's go. Let's continue more. Do we trade live on New York? No. We do London session only. Nice, GJ, nice. 13, 14. At 15 pips, I'm gonna secure some. That's what I'm gonna do. Perfect. Perfect. I have 15 pips. 15 pips and moving stop loss at break even. Very nice, guys. We have a win. Very nice. That was the winning sound. John Cena. Our time is now. Very nice, very nice. Congrats, guys. Whoever caught this, congrats. $15 pips. So we need still more. We need more here. Stop loss at break even. Again, I'm repeating. Don't forget. Good morning from Denmark. Good morning. Very nice. Chemical. Nice. Yeah, so it's your choice if you want to leave a runner, if you want to leave 20%, 30%, 10%, it's all your choice. I closed the first entry and second and left some run from the second one. On GJ, the current 30-minute candle has no bottom wick. Could that be a sign that candle could flip bearish? I don't think so. First, I don't look at the 30-minute at all. That's one of the reasons, because it starts to confuse me. So I focus only on 1 hour and up. So this trade was on the 1 hour, a break, a retest, and also on the 4 hour. So we had a double confirmation. Yes, we'll see. GCAT can be the next trade probably. Gonna get an alert if it does go above. And EA can give us one later on too. So we have two upcoming trades, possible trades. We'll see. And our current running trade, we can extend our target if it does if it closes above this minor zone, creates a new high. That can be another entry, but I wouldn't suggest to take it. I would rather trade GCAT if it does break. But the runners can go all the way up. We can extend our target for the runners. No, I never watched lower time frames. Never. Let's take a look at Ehrman's chart. Do you know the 1, 2, 3 low configuration? I don't know about this. Keep I keep it simple. Look, I know a lot of patterns and all these things, but I don't use them because there's just no need. This is just a breakout, retest, continuation. Erman, are you expecting this to happen on GJ now? You expecting price to continue like this? Because the thing is, you need to focus on what's the trend here, because this can be applied if let's say we are in a downtrend, but right now we are in an uptrend, and I think we can switch this off and make it like this. Since we are in an uptrend and everything is bullish right now, would you close if price doesn't close above? No, I wouldn't. Because there's still room to go. The 4 hour can still continue more, and this still would be a good sign that price can continue up as long as it closes bullish. But closing above would make it even safe, even you know, even a better confirmation than just closing bullish below this. And for now, it's still pushing. Baytullah, yes, of course. Higher time frames are a lot better, just in my opinion, of course. I mean, it's just less complicated without using lower time frames. But whatever works for you guys. If I don't trade lower time frames, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't do the same, or you should do the same. It's all up to you. It's all up to you what you find yourself better at. If lower time frames work for you, do it. Find a way to make it work. If not, then use only higher time frames. Yeah, plenty of options. Yes, GCAD is the next candidate. Coming soon. Okay, very nice. GJ pushing. Okay, almost 20 pips, almost. We are away 1 pip. One pip away from 20 pips. Let's go. This should go all the way up, fill this range. Maybe it's gonna make even a new high today. Who knows? Going all the way above this previous high, this daily wick here. We had plenty of reasons to continue up today. 4 hour, 1 hour break and retest, 4 hour break and retest, 4 hour wick fill, daily wick fill. Trend is bullish, momentum is bullish. Everything was pointing to the upside. Of course, another winning sound here, it's coming up. Very nice, 20 pips. Here we go, 24, 23. Very nice, very nice. That was the wrong one for the stop loss. We didn't hit stop loss, no. That was the wrong one. We have one for the stop loss too, but looks like we'll never know how it's gonna sound. Where the hell is that? Okay, here we are. Done. Done and dusted. You're taking profits on the runner. No way. No way, we're going all the way up. I can just move my stop loss at 10 pips if I want. People ask me, how do you feel if a trade hits your stop loss? I guess we'll never know. This is a good quote from, I don't know, where did I hear this? Which one did you just take then? Chemical, it doesn't mean how many positions I have. It's about the risk. I open like 20, 30 positions sometimes 10. It's just about the risk you use on these positions. Alert! GCAD is breaking up. Okay, very nice GCAD. Gonna keep an eye on you. It's breaking up. Is it good to take a buy now after closing? Not on GJ. Andres, you need to work more on your stop loss because 6 pip stop loss is not enough on GJ. You can use a 10 pip stop loss, but even 10 pips is very risky. 20 pips is more comfortable and it's easy to make it if you lose a trade. It's not good to take GJ right now. I think better would be to wait for GCAD. Since GCAD has a lot more room to go, and the zone is much stronger than the zone on GJ. This one was fire. 27 pips, 28. We're gonna hit the sound one more time if we reach 40 pips, which will be a epic move, filling the range all the way up. If this continues like this, we're gonna make a new high here, probably. Gonna make a new high probably here. Let's see. GCAD moving too fast. True. We may not have that retest, but I think we're gonna have. It's 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes left, so we should have the retest. Sniper entry, of course, of course. When did we not have a sniper entry? When? You can't find an entry that was not sniper. Even on Counter-Strike, I use snipers very well, so looks like Counter-Strike helped me a bit. Wow, this is crazy. 30 pips. Update 30 pips. Okay, let's go another 10, we get 40. Today is crazy. Wow, what a move. 34 pips, another 5. See, runners got double what the first positions got. See, sometimes you can make even more from what you made on the first positions that you close, because it can give you the double, triple of the pips that you wanted first. It's just a bonus, which can make the same percentage as the first positions. Just a little bit more, we reach 40 pips. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. 40 pips. And stop loss, I'm doing my stop loss at 20 pips. So I'm gonna move my stop at 20 pips. If it does push make a new high, I'm gonna move it even higher. So every 10 pips, I'm gonna move my stop higher and higher. Yeah, for those who just came, we already closed almost everything, but we left some runners. Runners are stop loss at break even, or you can move it at 20 pips since now we have 40 pips in profit. Very, very, very nice. Congrats, everyone. Tyler, it depends. Sometimes I wait for the second target to move my stop. Let's say if I get 40 pips to move at 20 pips. Sometimes I close everything at 40 pips. Depends. But here we have more potential, so I move to my stop at 20 pips. We'll see if this can push more. Maybe we're gonna have a small pullback here, then try to continue even more. We'll have to wait. Very good, very good. How are you too? No, GCAD's not gone too far. It's still good. How about GU? Let's take a look. GU, nothing much. I wouldn't be very sure to take a trade at this point because I think it's not enough of a zone so we can take a trade. So what we can do is just switch to this GCAD, which has a way better zones, way more rejections, which can confirm our zone here. So just gonna wait for a retest and continuation to the next zone here. Okay, we have a close now. We have a close which is around 8 pips. and we can consider it as a good breakout. Can consider it. What about the 4 hour? Can that cause trouble? I don't think so. It is a 4 hour. The 1 hour closed above this 4 hour. This is a 4 hour and 1 hour level, so it's the same level. Can we take the retest? Yes, we can. I think it shouldn't cause any problems. Okay, GCAT is coming very fast. Let's see. GCAT needs to come lower. At 500 should be our entry. On GCAT we need to be more picky because it makes some deeper retests, so we'll have to wait for price to come a little deeper than this. We need to come at least 500, so we can use a stop loss at 300 below the breakout candle. That would be the best way, the best retest. 500 should be the entry. Still waiting for it. But what if it does reject from here? It can. You can use as you can enter your first position if you want, but I'd rather wait. I'd rather wait for it to come a little lower because that's very possible to happen. But it's also possible to continue from here. Still, I wouldn't mind if I miss this because I've already had the first win. So everything I take now is going to be less risk because I'm not gonna risk my profits. What really happens to these pairs you trade? I don't understand the question. Yeah, of course. Now we have to be picky what we take. What happens? They move. They make us money. GCAT came from strong resistance. Is that a problem? It's not very strong resistance. Which is a strong resistance? This one or this one? Which one is stronger? Let's wait. Just needs to come a little lower. Just a little lower. Koji cat, come a little closer. UK news in 24 minutes? Oh, yes, yes, news. Almost forgot it. Well, they seem like they're low impact news, and I don't think they're gonna have any much, effect on the market. So, yeah, probably still gonna take it. Even a medium still not gonna have any effect, I think. Isn't GCAD at 4-hour resistance? I don't see that. 1 hour closed above, which means we broke the zone. And now it's coming for a retest. It is coming for a retest. Is it safe to take GJ on the retest again? I wouldn't take GJ again because it is too risky. GJ is coming from another zone. If you look left, you can see 4-hour resistance. This is a whole 4-hour resistance. Anywhere it touches, it's a 4-hour resistance. Look, we can say it's the best trade ever on GCAD. It can be a little tricky, a little risky, but that's your choice if you want to take it. If you don't feel comfortable, don't take a trade. That's one of the rules that you should make for yourself. If you're not comfortable in a trade, that means that there is something on it that it's making you doubt that trade. Because you've seen on some trades you don't have that doubt. On GJ, I didn't have any doubts. On this one, I have small doubts because there's a 4-hour zone all over the place, big wicks on the 4-hour. What can we do here is don't take the trade. Just watch how it goes. Even though I still think we're gonna have continuation, the momentum was very good. We had a very good close. Big move on GCAD. Left a wick. I think this after the retest should go fill the wick at least. Maybe it's not gonna push higher than that, but we can expect at least this to turn bullish. At least respect the zone, because it doesn't make sense for this to go all the way down, right? It doesn't. After having somewhat trouble to break, finally have a close above. The only thing is that the 4-hour is at a big zone full of rejections. That's the only thing. Still, this should continue up. We'll see. We don't feel comfortable, let's just watch it then. We had a good trade before, so there's no need to take another one. Tom Nichols, I don't trade GBP CHF. Please, it would be good if you would send a chart. That would be the best thing. GCAD is going without us 10 pips already. 10 pips already, and we are just watching. Mirman JC. Yeah, EA can also be another possible setup. It's trying to push up, but still having some problems. We had 2 previous candles rejecting, no breakout yet. We'll see. Maybe later on we're gonna have it. GJ with a small pullback like we expected. We'll see. New York session can be all continuation from London session, so don't be surprised if you see GCAD pushing all the way up another 100 pips. Hello, Adam. Would you check out DPHC? I have no idea what that is. Oh, if you entered, congrats. Very nice. Let's take a look at a chart here. Libra esterlina, dólar canadese. GBP CAD. Marcio França. Nice one. If you caught this trade, nice one, congrats. Adam, we don't trade stocks, sorry. We only trade Forex here. We don't know about stocks. This is Forex trading stream. Can you take a look at my chart? Yes, of course. Send the chart and I can go through it. Everything can happen. Stop hunts are happening more than clean break and retest stop setups. There are nothing such as stop hunt. Tom Nichols, send a chart. I can take a look at it. See, GJ filled the range, now it's rejecting. This was perfection. Now, the only thing can happen here is if it does reject from this minor zone here, it's not going to continue and make a new high, possibly on your session. So I guess this is just a small pullback. see. Aussie dollar looks like we're having some consolidation. CAD JPY didn't manage to close above yet. This can be a possible trade too. So we're waiting and waiting. Still waiting. MI, please see the chart. Send the chart because I don't see your chart. You guys are saying is look at my charts but not sending it. USD JPY breakout and retest. Where would you set your stop loss? Let's take a look at your chart. Wrong one. Wrong chart. How's your spread on GT? Baitullah. Same here. Same here. Not much difference. Let's see UJ. There's no breakout yet on UJ. Like I said before, we need to close below this. That would be a good confirmation for us. Even though entering here on this pullback here would be a good idea, but safer would be closing above 105.600. Would have a better confirmation closing below the zone, because we had a few rejections at this level, so once it does close below, that would be good. Okay, let's try this. Good. Guten Tagen. Breakout, retest. Not bad. It is good, but it was also a little bit risky. And the thing is, UJ is also respecting the daily break and retest, so we should have continuation to the downside. The only thing here is that this zone is a new one, and this was the zone that I was waiting for a breakout, because if you look on the left, this is where the right zone is. This was just created yesterday. So that's why when I saw all these candles in the middle, I said I want to close below this, then a retest to continue down. Also, this was a daily retest. You go on the daily, you can see, but nice one, not that bad. I just went for the safe way. USD CAD is in a no trading zone. We need way more consolidation on USD CAD because there's nothing much to trade here. Huge downtrend. Look at this, huge downtrend all the way to the downside. Probably we could have a rejection here, so there's more room to drop. Breakout zone for our zone. GBP, AUD. Yeah. This means go to the 4-hour chart con. This means we're gonna close back in the range of this huge consolidation box, which means we can continue all the way up if we do close back in the range. Only the first target would be all the way up here, which is at 60 pip range. That can be a huge move if we close back in the range. Even though I think there's going to be some problems because it's not going to be easy to break this. It's very strong support and resistance, sorry. GCAT still the same place, probably if not this candle, the next one's going to push all the way up from what I see. Do you trade breaker and order blocks? No, have no idea what that is. Yeah, Erman, that's the key. Focusing in one thing. That is the key. Because you focus on one thing, you master it, you know every little detail, and you just expect results after. That's how consistency is going to come. Doing the same thing over and over and over again until you perfect it. Do you have a limit on the number of trades you take per day? Yeah, 2-3 trades. I don't tend to take more than that. Even with a 1 trade a day, I would still be pleased. Can we take GCAT now? No, you can't. You can actually if you want to, but I wouldn't suggest that. It's the second time. It got rejected first. So we're just gonna watch for now. And we're gonna wait because we have a few potential setups coming up, which is EA. Actually, EA looks like got rejected again, but we have CAD JPY. Probably in this hour is gonna close above. If it does, we have a very nice range to fill all the way up here. This was only a fake out, which after breakout came back in the range and closed. Closed above but couldn't stay, came all the way back down, closed back in the range. After it, price respected the zone again and again and again. Lots of rejections. So once it does close above, we can enter on the retest. Next target all the way up here, which is a 20-25 pip range. GCAT is risky. I would say stay away for now. Would you not think the fake out would be the first target? I think the fake out can be as a first target. Of course, it can be, but I think it shouldn't be a problem for price to continue above that, higher than that. I think it shouldn't be a problem. But of course, you can use it as a first target if you want, because that's 10 pips. You can use 10 pips first, then leave some run and leave some run to continue more to the next zone. What's your criteria? It's the breakout first, then after breakout, the retest. That's what we want. Don't you never trade breakouts? Yeah, we'll see. GA can go back in the range, but still, I wouldn't take it because GA is too volatile. I wouldn't trust it. Look at GCAD. GCAD is not acting right. Okay, pairs that are not that volatile. will be with blue, and pairs that are more volatile will be with red. Okay, so this will be blue, 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 blue. GJ is so-so. It's gonna be in the middle. It's volatile sometimes, sometimes not that much. Blue, this is red, this is red, this is so-so, this is not that I trade that much. Red, and I don't trade Euro GBP or this one. So this is it. You can see which is more volatile with the red color, and these are that are not that volatile. GCAD, if 1 hour closes back in the range, it's a stop hunt. No, if GCAD closes back in the range, it's a fake out. But you can call it however you want. I mean, there are a lot of names that people put on different things, so if for you it's a stop hunt, then of course you can use that too. For me, it's just a fake out if it does close back in the range, even though there's still time. We're not gonna know until the candle closes. EJ is pretty volatile. I don't think so. I think EJ is not that volatile. It's the same things, same as others. NU retesting, but this zone is not enough for me. It's not convincing enough. I need more consolidation. It's only 1-2 candles rejecting. Wouldn't be that sure. What's the difference between fake out and retest? You can't compare a retest with a fake out, because the retest happens during a 1 hour time period. If you look at the 1 hour time frame, a fake out is when the candles close. So you can only find some signs that tell you that it can be a fake out. Like on GCAD, the price got rejected from a 4 hour zone, which means the possibility is there to happen a fake out. So fake outs happen more or most of the time when price is coming from another zone, or price is at resistance on higher time frame, and you have a breakout on lower time frame, which makes it very risky to take. So what can you do is skip it, find a better setup. Fell. Yeah, you should have risk less, not half maybe, or not take it at all. $20 minutes until the close. CAD-JPY is breaking little by little. We'll have to see what happens. GCAD, if GCAD closes above this support, then it can still continue to the upside. This can be a deeper retest. The only time where I would see that GCAD is really going to continue down is if it does pass the breakout candle. If it does go beyond this, below this, all the way down, then that's what I would expect to happen. But this can be just a deeper retest. Price in the next few minutes can reject and close above next candle, can push all the way up. There's a lot of possibilities that can happen during a 20-minute period. 20 minutes is a lot. Euro USD coming all the way down, skip this. Why would I skip this? The reason is the previous candle did a retest, went all the way up, and now we have a total pullback all the way down again. Also, 4-hour level is lower than this, and I guess the move was already done. What can happen here is the 4-hour can close, then we can have the next 4-hour coming lower, making a retest, and then a rejection. Can have this candle close like this, next one coming for a retest here, and then the next candle going all the way up again, kind of close like this, make a small retest here and continue all the way up, something like that. So we'll wait and see. Not gonna take EU. It already got rejected to the previous one. I saw the previous one retesting, but I didn't want to take it because the 4-hour level was lower. GJ is still at the same place, nothing much happening. I think they can settle a bit until New York session, and then New York maybe will bring more volatility, and we're gonna have some continuation. No, I don't use RSI. USD CAD has more room to drop. If anybody wants to take buys, would be too risky because there is no confirmation. The downtrend on USD CAD is massive. You have to be careful. Okay, we're back. We are back. EA crossing. Okay, looks like EA it's about to break. Nice. Nice push, but we have 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left, 2 minutes left, and I don't see if we're gonna be able to break this. Okay, let's wait and see. GCAD looks like it's gonna be a fake out. Yeah, probably. Because looks like we're gonna close back in the range. If we do close back in the range, would I look for sells? I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna look for sells. I'm just gonna watch it because I don't trust sells yet. Yeah, EA is coming almost. This is what I hate to see. When price comes almost breaking up, closes like this, and next candle pushes straight to the upside and doesn't give us a chance to enter. So yeah, CAD JPY looks like it's gonna be our trade. Probably. GA breaks the strong resistance. Let me see. GCAD GA. Yeah, true. GA about to close back in the range. I'm not gonna take GA. GA is too volatile for me, so I'm just gonna skip GA. GCAD is rejecting. See how it's getting close now. Last minute it can close above, or maybe not. There's no time for that. It closed below. Can this count as a fake out? It can, but what about the 4 hour? 4 hour closed below, which means there's no breakout on the 4 hour. CAD JPY, we have a breakout. EA, do we have a breakout? EA, wow, the 4 hour closed pretty good. 1 hour weak close, weak close. I hate to see this happening. It's only 3 pips break above. Only 3 pips break above. And I think it should continue up, even though it's a weak breakout. By seeing the previous candle, how strong the momentum was. It just was not, the time was not enough. Time was not enough. I think it might come and make a retest around here, then continue up, because I see a lot of rejections in between here. So we might see this and continuation. Yeah, I think this is gonna flip bullish and move for like 20 pips, 10-20 pips to the upside at least. GCAD can still continue up. We shouldn't count that off. I think I'll just wait. The best thing would be on GCAD if this candle would go and close above. Would go and close above one more time, then I would take the second one. I would take the pullback if this candle does close above, if it doesn't reject here. So we'll see. GJ is still the same. Nothing has changed yet on GJ. Look at UJ, see? This is why I didn't take sell, because I wanted to break below. It still got rejected one more time. Let's not forget CAD JPY, because we might have a retest and some continuation. UJ is just a rejection, Maverick. UJ is just a rejection, it's no breakout. I don't see a breakout. Okay, so EU closed like I expected. Now this 4-hour candle, it might reject to the upside, but the best would be drop all the way down here, make a retest, and then reject to the upside. Yeah, so I would take EA, to be honest, but the only thing is that the breakout is very weak. Even the 4-hour closed above, but it was weak. And look at all these rejections on the 4-hour. They all close bullish. It's time for a big push to the upside. Let's think. Should we take EA? Vision Linkers, hello. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. The only thing about EA is that the breakout is weak. So I don't want to take it, and if I get stopped, to know that it was my mistake and I didn't follow the rules. So I better stay out and wait for a better close maybe. GCAD is pushing, okay. Can't trust fake outs on GCAD. Oh, Maverick, UJ sells. I think it's too risky. UJ is still at the support. I would say a break below this would make sense about sells, but yeah, see this 4-hour support is rejecting 2 4-hour candles. Couldn't break, they both closed above. A close below a 4-hour or that 1-hour that I said would be a safe trade, I think. What about CJ? What about NU? What about UJ? I don't know. NZD USD. Nothing. There's no trade here yet. This was a support, but it was too weak. I didn't want to take a trade on that support. It was not enough. CAD JPY is it coming? Yeah. Let me check the 4 hour. The 4 hour looks pretty good too. Yeah, we can take CAD JPY. I think so. Wow, look at CAD, GBP CAD. It's pushing all the way up. So will you take CAD JPY? We'll see. I think we should take it. There's nothing wrong about it. The daily actually is at resistance, but I don't know. See, our price hit the zone. That's exactly where candles closed. I don't know. I don't know. I think going against the daily, it would be a little risky, I think. Yeah. Should continue up based on lower time frames, like 1 hour, but I'm a little bit worried about daily because daily it looks very strong zone. I think I'm gonna skip it. Yeah, if I didn't have this daily resistance, I wouldn't think twice about this. But since it's a daily, it's making me doubt this setup, and I don't want to take it if I have doubts. I think we'll have an opportunity with the AUD CAD. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to trade AUD CAD. We'll see. Maybe GCAD, yeah. Like I said, if this candle closes above, then I could enter on the retest. Tristan, what doesn't make sense? Learning one strategy before another one doesn't make sense. Why do you think of that? Do you think it's good to go and learn 10 strategies at the same time? I think that's not a great idea because you're not going to be able to tell which one is better or which one is giving you better setups, safe setups, or which one is causing you losses. I think the best is to try one by one, and of course you can then take two of them and make it in one, you know, but it's your choice, of course. It's just based on my experience. There are a lot of ways that you can trade. All you need to do is backtest. You need to do a lot of backtesting, see what works for you the best. I never say this is the best way to trade, but results show that. Consistency that this has is amazing. I can say amazing. Just go through the previous webinars and you can see by yourself. Consistency is key. Every strategy is going to have wins, of course, but which one is going to give you consistency? Even if you know nothing, out of 10 trades, you're gonna catch one at least, just by pressing buy or sell without any reason. So you need to focus which one gives you consistency, which one has a better percentage, winning percentage, which one gives you small losses, not big losses, because then it's hard to make it back. We'll see. Yeah, okay, it looks like we're not having anything right now. Okay, let's take a look at this chart. Nice, GJ, nice. Very nice. Still gonna continue. If it does make a new high, then game over. Game over for GJ. Still going like I expected. The retest and continuation. 44 pips, still going. Let's take a look at this chart. Sorry, this page doesn't exist. One more time. Wrong chart for you. Wrong chart. Yeah, GJ Run is doing very well. I think next target, let's go to the 4 hour. Next target. 4 hour looks like next target, it's gonna be at 142.500. Means how many pips? We have another 50 pip range to fill maybe. Yeah, there's plenty of time. Plenty of room to push up. Plenty of room to push up. Looks like that's the next 4 hour zone. The daily, let me see the daily. Yeah, same on the daily. We have this zone coming up, which is 50 pips away. So we have another 50 pips that can be expected from GJ. And it's pushing. Like I said, New York session can be all continuation after the London one. Didn't you get stopped at break even? No, I didn't. I always leave one. Always. I always leave one run. Even if I have 30% and I move here, I'm always gonna have a runner. Yeah, put my stop at 20 pips, but still I have a runner. Some got stopped, of course. Never close everything. Well, I can't say never because sometimes I do, but most of the time depends on how good the setup is. Okay guys, gonna have to go now. Thank you all for participating. Today was a nice session. 40 pip win is not bad at all. It was a very nice epic win today. Thank you all for being here. Have a nice day. Take care. Use good risk today. Protect your profits because there is no need to risk profits after the good win that we had today. GCAD is gonna be, like I said, once it does close like this, maybe a small pullback and continuation of the next zone. We'll see if that happens. There are 40 minutes left. It can go all the way up. That's it. Thank you. Have a nice day, everyone. See you tomorrow, same time as always. Yeah, the likes are a choice. If you want to like, then thank you. If not, thank you again for participating. See you guys. See you. And for my students, see you later on the chat.